Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rick,
And I'm Anna.
and welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 153.
Welcome.
Anna,
Yes.
this is your first time watching Naruto Shippuden.
Yes, it is.
Last time, Naruto learned the news.
Yes, and proceeded to be very childish and blame everyone for it. I mean,
Blame Tsunade.
yeah, that is true. I mean, you know, I get the pain. The
Pain.
pain. Right. But and I suppose, you know, Naruto will come to realize that really it wasn't anybody's fault that Jiraiya, it was his own idea to go there, and like even if he didn't, that's what kind of happens, right?
Yeah.
In their world, like people go, they can go on a mission or to war or something, and sometimes
Never come back.
they don't come back. Yeah.
Yeah. But also understand that other people also have feelings about what happened, and you don't have the monopoly on being sad because Jiraiya's gone.
True.
She's probably as sad, if not sadder than him, you know?
Yes, and probably lonelier now, because for her it kind of feels like there's no one else that was that close to her anymore.
But other than that news, we also got the flashback of what Itachi told Naruto.
Right. That was more surprising, actually. It's surprising in two ways. First, because I thought it would be more of like a secret or a reveal, whereas there was no such thing. Itachi just kind of, I mean, tested the waters in a way to see like, oh, could this kid do something when I'm gone? You know? I don't think he got a straight answer, but he still decided to go with it and gave Naruto a part of his power or something like that.
It made him eat some crow, so we'll see where that goes eventually. But the foresight of Itachi always impressing. Right?
Yeah.
He foresaw that, hey, maybe Sasuke will attack the village, so maybe I should do something about that.
Right. To think that even though he had to leave his brother that many years ago, it still kind of feels like he knew him well enough to know that
That might happen.
that might happen, or understands the like anger and you know everything that in a way he helped build up in Sasuke.
Yeah. The hatred and need for revenge.
Yeah.
And that's how it is with revenge, right? Even after you've reached that goal, I've said it before, usually you feel empty, and so you look for something else to be the target of that revenge. We also saw Sasuke revealing his true intention for Konoha, which is to possibly you weren't so sure that he was telling the truth, but he was telling Toby that everyone's guilty, everyone should die.
Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah.
It makes me wonder, will this change his attitude towards Naruto? Because when the situation appeared before him that he should kill Naruto in order to gain a stronger power,
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. And sure, he said it's because I want to do things my way and stuff, but I feel like a lot of it was the fact that he actually cared for Naruto as a friend more than he was willing to admit. So I wonder if like, does he view Naruto and Sakura and you know, those who are actually
as enemies now?
Yeah, as part of those people there who should not enjoy happiness.
Yeah. Wow. It's interesting to think about. Anna, let us get into this episode so you can see what happens next.
Interesting. Does she feel like that might be true? Jiraiya would have done more to stop her. Aren't these types of prophecies usually kind of self-fulfilling?
She was thinking about it.
Yeah.
What Naruto said.
Oh, he never finished his book. Maybe she'll realize now that it's pages of the book.
And she still has to, you know, put up a strong face and
Yeah, and do her job.
yeah.
And her job, like, so much rests on her shoulders, you know.
Brought a lot of things back.
Yeah. He did not die in vain. And what he would do for those books.
It was research, Anna.
Sure, sure. I mean, you're a skilled medical ninja.
She has other things to do.
True. Oh, the toads are sad too. They have a new goal. I feel like this will kind of refocus everything a little bit. They'll forget about, not forget, because I mean, Naruto will never forget about Sasuke, but the focus will be elsewhere, you know.
And it spent a lot of time, just the two of them, like 3 years.
Yeah, we don't actually see it because it was a time skip, but it's a lot of time. And they were on the road.
Not that easy.
And they always do that, you know, but I feel like in Naruto they do it well. Like you see all of these flashbacks that you hadn't seen before, these things together, but you get it.
He got him the new clothes.
Oh, wow. I would say that would be the first time he ever turned down a ramen invitation. It's a good choice for this kind of a mission, of a task. But I know who will crack it.
Who?
Kakashi. Guess he was a fan of his books.
There's no confirmation that it's related to the book.
Oh, come on. It is.
And that bet, huh?
Oh. It's the only bet she ever won. Oh, she remembers him younger and younger.
What an introduction.
I'm sorry, but I have to say I feel worse about Tsunade than I feel about Naruto.
Tsunade?
Yeah.
The popsicle.
It's just melting.
Oh.
Oh. His first teacher. Okay, this is pretty sad.
It's nice, but I'm always kind of ticked off by these type of speech, you know, like don't be depressed forever. You learned the news today. Let him be sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but it's good to not let him feel lonely, you know.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, the guilt towards being sad. Like, he wouldn't want to see you like this. Like,
Yeah.
it's normal to be sad.
Yeah. That's true. Although, again, in their world, this happens a lot. So I guess they have to learn to get over it quickly or quicker.
ぶっちゃけ鍵を知らないと無理です。
It's the book. It's not any book. I know which book it is. It's the Naruto book.
伝えたかったのか考えて、その方に当たってみれば何か手がかりがあるかもしれんね。
Tsunade. So maybe it will be Tsunade who figures it out.
So you thought of the two you were
Yeah,
talking
or
about.
yeah, I'm smart. I'm smart.
また何かあったら伺いますんで。
ああ、でも
Oh my god.
9、31、8、106、7。106だの。何がですか
Oh my
Oh
god.
wow.
106センチ。いや、
It can be.
俺には何も思いつ
Unless.
今度は5代目かナルトに当たってみたらと暗号のこともそうだがあいつのことも心配でねそっちの方も頼む
I don't think Naruto. No, I don't think Naruto knows about the book.
期待されてもね。なんだ、ルスかよ。
Or he's just not answering, which is way more likely. Creepy.
Oh my god.
What do you want?
とりあえず
Depressed.
上がっていいか。
You would think this would give him a little bit of like a boost of
そうなんだ。
energy, like at least the last thing that he did, that he tried, the message that he tried to send, you would want to figure it out.
なんだっけ
Oh,
紅先生
Very
he
nice.
was very pregnant.
Yeah.
焼肉の食いすぎで病院かよ
For eating
Oh my
too
gosh.
much.
こさんだ。肉じゃねえ。つうかめんどくせえな。やっぱお前な。
Completely oblivious.
じゃあ
あの子は俺の弟子になる。アスマから託された子だ。
And this is making me sad too. This episode is too sad.
聞いた。俺は死からいろいろなもんを託された。重要なことからくだらないことまで。彼の側から託す側にならねえとよ。
The inspiring music.
Yeah.
It's a nice moment.
お前もいずれラーメンおごる側になるし。
Oh, Shikamaru got to him finally.
He can relate, The
Yeah.
same thing happened to him.
Yeah, exactly. And if there's anything that Naruto understands is when people can relate.
もっとしっかりしろ。
Just like me.
Just like me. Yeah.
やることがあんだからよ。
There you go. Someone got through to him.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Like I said, it's okay to be sad.
It's interesting what Shikamaru said there because he obviously had a different tone, but it's kind of what I was saying that in their world they can't afford to be mopping around about everybody who dies because a lot of people die. And that's the real. And maybe for Naruto's generation, that will be softer because they haven't really lived through a war. But the even slightly older generations, like their teachers, their younger teachers, know that very well.
Yeah. But regardless of all of that, it was a very touching scene. Well, all of those scenes with the Tsunade.
Pretty much the whole episode.
The whole episode, yeah.
I feel even more so than the previous episode when Naruto finds out, because that is like you get the shock of it, and then the sadness is starting to like settle in. But here you really see it, like you really feel it.
Yeah, because his first reaction was anger, but now there's really the sadness sunk in.
Exactly.
And it's so powerful, like when he has those popsicle, right, that he bought, and it's just melting there. And you remember all the times that Jedediah would share one with him.
Yeah.
Like, oh. So yeah, very powerful stuff, very emotional.
Yeah.
But they're also looking for a code.
Yeah.
Or a key to the code.
Right.
Do you have any thoughts? They went to see the people you were thinking about. They didn't have any idea.
Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe it will be a combination. Maybe Naruto will think that it's a book. Or Kakashi. Because they both... Naruto was, with Jiraiya as he was doing his research for his books. Kakashi has read many of his books. Probably the more certain ones.
Risky ones.
Yeah. But I feel like Tsunade would be the one who knows about the Naruto book. And I think that's where the code is. Because I remember when we saw the flashback that he mentioned that it's just like... what do you call it? There's like different stories of people he had encountered, or events that he had encountered.
No, it's the fourth who was saying it reads as a story of your adventures.
Okay, yeah, something like that. So I feel like there are some of those adventures that have the people whose bodies have been taken by pain. So I think that will be like one of the elements that he needs, because they'll have the body, they have one of the bodies, so they'll figure out what it is, like what the thing is, that it's actually someone else, something like this, and they'll probably somehow at least have an idea of what I'm not really sure what those bodies are, like how is he doing that. They don't seem to be controlled, they don't seem to be puppets. We've seen different types of like controlled body manipulation before, but I don't know, this is different. I feel maybe it has something to do with the
Rinnegan.
Yeah. So I think they'll figure that out. And they also have one of the ninjas from the village hidden in the rain. So maybe they'll get some type of like important information from him as to Pain's identity, and then or power or something like
they
this.
said they had never seen even Pain.
Yeah, but I'm sure he can give them something. Not necessarily like a clue that would help them that maybe the guy himself wouldn't really realize or think about much, And then the third thing is if they figure out the code, they will realize who the other bodies are. And I feel like that will be important for them to know once they go and attack. Because I think that the bodies, like each one of Pain's bodies, have different either like powers or something like else would work against him if you know who he is originally and what his power was, something like that.
Okay, interesting. Well, to keep in mind as we react to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden, if you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Like this video if you did, comment in the comment section below, and
have a nice day.